You may have been enchanted by Merlin. Millions have. Points of View waved its magic wand to take a spellbinding look behind the scenes.
And action!
The livestock is at the dying, whereas beneath, food and water is very scarce.
One of the biggest challenges of making Merlin was to bring big filmic production values, and key to that decision was finding a castle that could be the mythological city of Camelot and the myth of Camelot. It's very important that we found a castle that we could service from our Welsh studio, and an old director friend of ours suggested that we look at Pierrefonds because he had shot here many years ago for Highlander, the TV series. So we went onto the website and looked at Pierrefonds in this picture, and Julie and I were like, God, that really is perfect. That is Camelot. It just was the image that we'd always had in our minds. So about 2 days later we flew over to Charles de Gaulle to France, and we literally jumped into a car, drove here, and as we came over the mountain, well, it was kind of like Merlin in the opening sequence, because we sort of like went, oh God, it's perfect. And the amazing thing about the castle is that you can never oversell it, because when you arrive here, it is the most beautiful castle. There are stunning rooms and there are amazing architectural features which give it a kind of fantasy feel, which is absolutely perfect for the extraordinary world of Merlin that we were creating.
The castle was a major ingredient in the recipe for Merlin's success, but the stellar cast was the essential component of this magic potion. We found out how they felt to be working on set.
Yeah, it's great obviously to be given a role like this. It's a bit of a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'd be silly to mess it up, so I've been really trying to put as much work into it as I can. I've been reading up quite a lot on Arthurian legend and about Merlin, both in fact and fiction, and I think it's just worth putting 100% into everything you do with something like this, and to really give it your all. I'm having a blast, and I hope the audience enjoy watching it too.
It's just been such a pleasure. We've been filming for the last 7 or 8 months, and it's just been wonderful. It's a great job. You get to ride horses and sword fight and dress up, and it's just been wonderful, really exciting.
I'm probably most proud of so far of getting to do my own stunt, which I got to do once, which was I got to be put on a wire and shot about sort of 6 foot into the air and smack up against a wall. It was great fun.
You're giving it away.
That's what I do.
Okay.
It's my moment, man. Don't take it away from me.
Well, yeah, if you're going to give away the story before we...
What are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of kind of being in the team situation that we've got going on, because it's felt like a team situation, and when you see the finished product, you kind of think, yes, I was a part of that. I'm proud to be a part of that.
It's been magical. It's a lovely, lovely crew. It's a really, really fun car. I mean, there's such nice people. It always helps when you work with nice people. It makes the experience just that much more enjoyable, and they really are. It's an extraordinary bunch of people, and we've been shooting it in blocks. So we've been doing like 3 episodes with one director and one cinematographer, and then another director will take over and change, and you sort of, you get to the end of the first block and you go, oh no, they're all my friends and I miss them. And then a whole bunch of new people come in, and the relationships all get forged and all, everything, it's just been this extraordinary kind of roller coaster that just didn't stop. It's fabulous, just fantastic. And we get to film in France for like 2-3 months of the year, which is like just miserable.
I have a lot of scenes with Anthony, and I think from that we've sort of naturally grown quite a good rapport, off-set, hopefully on-set as well, and you can't help but learn things. I think even just subconsciously you pick up things. It's the same with Richard. They're so experienced, the pair of them. You're constantly picking up things from stuff, from just little bits and pieces, little bits of detail they put into their performance, and they're both very without being too intimidating, very eager to help you out if you ever need it, which is great to have sort of wise heads there to just give you some advice if you're in need of something.
I have a really good episode in episode 8, and I get to act against a really lovely actor called Asa Bushfield, who's a little child actor, and I've never been so proud to have my scenes stolen by somebody under the age of 11. So, but I've had some really, really nice scenes with him, and some really sort of quite calm, quite sort of, you know, intense scenes with just this little kid actor who made me up my game. So that, I think, is kind of my most proud moment. And then I've got some nice stuff in 12, and some great scenes in 13. So you have to tune in for the series finale, because that's really amazing.